So hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel once again. Today's video we're actually talking about Figma. Okay, so yeah, when we're in the word product design, UI UX design, and in today's word we'll be talking about Figma and UI UX design. Okay, so in this video we'll be talking about three major things. So we'll be talking about introduction to Figma, how to set up your Figma account, and also how to understand Figma's workspace. That is, I'll be showing you around in the Figma interface. So stay tuned with me in this video and let's dive into Figma and see how we can use Figma to start designing things as a UI UX designer. Okay, so welcome back guys. I'll be showing you how to sign up your account on Figma or set up your account on Figma so you can start designing on Figma as a UI UX designer or someone coming into the UI UX design space. Okay, so the first thing you have to actually do is go to your Google Chrome. If you are using a Google Chrome or Microsoft Edge, just go to your desktop browser and search www.figma.com, and let's do that right now. Okay, so search www.figma.com, and when you enter it, it should take us to Figma's landing page. Okay, so it should take us to Figma landing page. So we are currently on Figma's landing page, and this is exactly what you will see. So now, if you are already a user on Figma, you can just log in directly. But if you are not a user starting Figma or using Figma for the first time, then you can get started for free. Okay, so I'll actually be logging in because I have an account with Figma already. And if you know you don't have an account, just sign up directly from get started for free. And if you have any issue, just let me know in the comments below. So now you can actually sign up or log in with your email and your password. But I actually have my email on my PC, so I'll continue with Google, and I'll continue with Google, and this should load up my Google account. Then I'll continue with this. So this is how you can sign up on Figma, and it's to take you directly to your Figma account. Okay, it's loading, and as you can see, I've actually entered my workspace. Okay, so the next video we'll be talking about how to set up, or we're talking about everything you need to know about Figma interface. So I'll be actually teaching you how you can actually master your Figma tools. So in this video we'll be actually going through the different tools we have in Figma and how we can actually use them. Okay, so stay tuned to this tutorial, and best make this tutorial is really helpful. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to this YouTube video because I just actually opened this channel and I want to create my community and my family. So you can just do me a great help by liking and subscribing to this YouTube channel. So coming over to my screen here, so you can actually see this is when you search for Figma on your web page. So if you search for Figma on your web page and you click on the first link, you sign up. So this is how your Figma will look like. Okay, so we have there's different things here, and once you notice that you can actually change your theme here from light to dark theme. So but I actually prefer my Figma being in dark theme, so I actually prefer dark theme, so I always leave my Figma in dark mode. Okay, so now to the business of the day. So when you want to create a new file, so when you click on design file, another file design open automatically. So this is how your workspace looks like. So this is how Figma workspace look like. So now in my left hand side, you can actually see you have the main menu, and in the main menu there are different properties like back to files. If you want to go back to the previous page, we're coming here, back to files. We have the file, edit, view, object, text, arrange, vector, plugins, widgets, preferences, and libraries. So don't worry, we'll be talking about some of this in the video. Okay, so now coming to the second tool, we have the move tool. So what is actually the job of the move tool? So the work of the move tool is to actually move any object. So let's imagine we have a rectangular object, so we can just come to our move tool and move the rectangular object to any specific place that we wish to move the object to. Okay, so we also have the scale tool. So what is the job of the scale tool? Scale tool actually works in a way that you want to decrease or increase the size of an object, you can just come here, drag, and one thing that it actually does is actually increases or decreases the object equally. It decreases or increases them equally. So as you can see, both sides are actually equal. Okay, so now the next tool we have is one of the most important tools we actually use in Figma, is the frame tool. Okay, so now we have different section of design you can actually design. So you can actually design a mobile app that is a frame for an app, or you can actually design for a website using a web frame. You can design a dashboard, you can design for MacBook and different frame. So when you just come to frame, click on frame, so you can see at my right hand side, so you can see I have different properties here, which phone, tablet, desktop, presentation, wallpaper. So these are different frames I can actually use for my designs. So I click on phone, you can see there's different frame here: iPhone 14 and 15 Pro Max, iPhone 14 and 15 Pro Max, iPhone 13 and 14, iPhone 14 Plus, iPhone 13 mini, iPhone SE. So these are different phone frames, and when you click on them, so you can actually see we have our frame we can design on. So you can see we have our frame we can actually design on. So this frame also have various properties here which you can actually go through, because for the sake of this video I will just be showing us how to use the tools. So let's delete this and coming to the frame. So you can see we have for the tablet, you want to design for a tablet or you want to design for a desktop, you can see we have the different frames. For frame is just like the overall size of the design you're actually designing. Okay, so we have a section. So a section is just like a drawing or placing a workspace that you can just put your design in to make it look more neat and more visible. Okay, so going to the next tool, we actually have the next tool, which are the shape tools. And in the shape tools we have the rectangle, we have line, we have arrow, we have ellipse, we have polygon, we have star, and we also have place image / video. That means if you want to just import an image or a video into Figma, you can do it from here. So you want to draw a shape, a rectangle, you just come, drag, with your right click, drag, and you draw it. It's very easy. Draw a line, you see, to draw a line, very easy. And drawing an ellipse, you can see it's very easy. And if we are to use our scale tool to increase or decrease the size, you notice it's equal. It's actually equal. But if we say we should use the move tool to do this, you notice it's not equal. You see, it's not increasing or decreasing the size equally. That was why I mentioned earlier that our scale tool actually helps us to increase or decrease our size equally. Okay guys, let's move to the next tool. The next tool is actually the pen and pencil tool. Okay, so the pen tool, you can just use the pen tool to draw anything randomly. You can use the pencil to draw anything randomly. You can use it to draw anything randomly. Okay, so the next tool is the pencil tool. So what actually do we use the pencil tool for? You can use the pencil tool to draw different shapes. You can just use it to draw different lines or different shapes. You can use it to draw different objects or different shapes. You can just use it to draw, like saying you want to draw a chart. You can use it to draw a chart. So there are many things you can actually do with this tool. So going to the next tool, the text tool. So the text tool is one of the most important tool we use in Figma. It's one of the most important tool we use in Figma. So when you just come over here, you can actually add any text you want to add. Okay, let's just type Figma. So I've typed in Figma, and one thing I want you to notice. So I've typed in Figma, and one thing I want you to notice is that when you select your Figma, So just come to this particular place which says auto width. So when you click on auto width, you can actually increase the size of your text. Yeah, you can increase the size of your text here. So, and you can also change the width of your text. So you can see we have the thin, we have extra light, we have regular, we have medium, we have semi bold, we have extra bold, and we have black. So there are many different widths of fonts you can actually use. And you can also change the style of your font, so you can change it to any font you wish. Okay, so now going to the going to this tool here. So this is actually what we call our plugins. So when it comes to this particular library here, so you can see you actually have plugins. So plugins is one of the major tools we're using. So plugins is one of the major aspects most designers use, because in our plugins we can get different materials for our design. Like we can get icons, we can get image, we can add shadows to our design, we can mock up our design. So there are many different things we can use with different specific plugins. Okay, so adding an icon to your design, you can just come over to Iconify, double click on it. So if this is your first time using Iconify, you might have to run it. So you can just search for any particular icon you want to use. So you can just search for any icon you want to use, and it will actually bring out the icon. Okay, so one of the last two I'll be showing you in this video is when you go to this plugin, when you go to Unsplash. Okay, for instance, you want to add an image to your design, so you can just come over to Unsplash. So when you double click on Unsplash, it will actually open the board where you can actually get images, different types of image for your design. Okay, so as you can see here, we have different images. So let's imagine you want to use nature, so image of nature. So just click on nature, and you can see we have different images here you can add to your design. So now one of the major tool here again is your hand tool. So the major purpose of your hand tool is to go and play around your workspace. So play around your workspace, it can move your workspace itself. So it's not like the move tool that can only move an object, but this hand tool actually move your workspace. It actually takes you to all area where you want to take to your workspace. Okay, so if this video was really helpful, please don't forget to like and subscribe to this YouTube channel, because it will actually help me in creating more videos, and it actually boosts me in creating more videos. So see you guys in the next video.